Yorktown Memorial Hospital was the first place they ever visited, and they didn't last very long inside. But this year, they decided to stay all night long.
Well, here's a look on what they experienced this time around.
Last time we were here, a doll in one room started unexpectedly talking to us.
Oh.
The EMF reader, which can pick up electromagnetic energy, was placed on a table in the toy room. And while investigators read children's books and sang children's songs, nothing happened. But then it went off when they sang Itsy Bitsy Spider.
The Itsy Bitsy Spider went out the wall.
Music.
A little bit.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. We're here today to take you guys around. We're going to go on a tour. We're going to explain to you some of the history that occurred here. That's very dark. Very dark.
Yeah, it's some messed up stuff has gone down here.
And on top of that, we're going to see if we can connect to anything, if anything allows us to connect to it. We were told by the tour guide that it's kind of hit or miss, and sometimes things want to talk and sometimes things don't, and it depends on who walks in here, and it depends on their, I mean, they're just like people too, like it just depends on their temperament for the day.
He said it was good if like you got scratched or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, be happy.
he's like just embrace it, like you might be just an empath.
You might get pushed on the ground, stepped on.
Especially if you have
especially if you have tattoos, might get your head slammed against a wall.
Exactly. So we drove all the way out here, like 7 hours, 8 hours.
It's a long drive.
It was a long drive, so I'm really excited to be able to show you guys this video today. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the video.
Here we go.
Okay guys, we have a sponsor.
sponsor.
We're both really excited about this sponsorship. I don't know if any of you guys love psychics and love getting readings as much as we do. Both of us, like, for the past couple of years, have gotten consistent tarot card readings.
Some really interesting ones.
Yes. So today, we are sponsored by Keen, which is so cool. So Keen is a website that is filled with different psychics, and they're each searchable by their specialization, which I think is cool.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
So you can look up, you can figure out your love life or cleansing.
Yeah, I probably need to get my
I was just about to say that's something you need to sign up for.
After this like haunted video, that's probably what I need. And some of the other stuff that you guys can do is spiritual readings, angel card readings, aura cleansings, chakra cleansings, astrology readings, relationship numerology, and like the areas are basically endless.
I was just about to say you can do basically anything.
Yeah. Yeah. They're offering a special, which is $1.99, $1.99 for a 10-minute reading. So if you guys have ever had any questions about your life, wanted to talk to a psychic, want to know who your soulmate is. So if you guys use the link below, you're able to pop onto Keen and use that to get your $1.99 reading for the first 10 minutes.
Out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the link too.
This was a really cool sponsorship. Thank you so much for sponsoring us today,
Thank
Keen.
you guys.
So let's go ahead and get back into
Yorktown Memorial Hospital.
Let's go.
Like, what if you think I'm right behind you and I just like,
Don't even joke about that. I don't need that. I am so sick to my stomach.
you need to have a plan.
Okay guys, so we just got here at the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. That sounded so cheerful. That sounded way too cheerful.
Feeling good about this.
You are?
You're not?
No. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys around here and show you everything that we're seeing. I'm still shaking.
Come on before I disappear.
Mary Monica's room.
I like this room. Who was she again?
She was one of the nuns. This was her room, and she is basically the person who ran this joint.
And if I could be the boss of this establishment.
This establishment.
Wait, close the door and walk in.
I'm
gonna be the boss. I'm gonna be the boss. Like,
I don't want to be left out there by myself.
So you ready? All right.
Yep.
Go. What can I do for you?
Was that it? Was that all you were gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh dear God. Okay.
You gotta get a picture of me on the city.
Okay guys, so today we're at the Yorktown Memorial Hospital, and I don't think I've ever been this freaked out before in my life. This place, it's beyond just a feeling. I don't know how you're feeling, Bear, but
I'm feeling good.
He's always feeling good whenever we go to these things.
No, that's not true.
What was the worst feeling you had at a place?
I had a bad feeling somewhere.
Was that at the Sally house?
Yeah, that felt cold, but it didn't feel like I could have spent the night there. Could have moved in.
Honestly, like, and this could be because I've never been inside of an abandoned building before. This is my first time in one.
I've been in quite a few.
Like, eerie. And I think the fact that I could be potentially targeted by a nun.
Show me your tattoo.
Oh my gosh, the noise.
It's the wind. It's gonna
I know,
be
but
noises.
the noises. Yeah, I have my ephemeral tattoo. I might have to explain to the nun that this does disappear in a year. It's not a real tattoo.
But yeah, about to say.
Let the nuns know.
I'm a snitch.
That literally sounds like a wheelchair.
It's literally a tree branch.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about down there. Yorktown Memorial Hospital is located about 80 miles outside of San Antonio. It was opened by the Felician Sisters of the Roman Catholic Church and was established as the Yorktown Memorial Hospital in 1950 and officially opened in 1951. And the sisterhood still exists today. The hospital was named in honor of the soldiers who fought and died in World War II. I feel like I'm gonna need to like turn it off and like almost delete that one because I'm not even.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can tell looking through this video, we'll show you, but this hospital is not very big. Like this square footage, it's about 30,000 square feet, has 2 wings on either side and a basement, a church in the very back.
You know what it kind of looks like?
What?
Is like a school, like an
does.
elementary school.
It does.
Like that looks like an elementary school hallway.
So if you guys have seen American Horror Story season 2, that is basically the backstory to this place. Like honestly,
I mean, yeah.
Like I don't have a better way to explain it. Like this place had a bunch of people die, about 500 people die under the care of the nuns for the first few years. And in total, 2,000 people and counting. Like that is a low estimate, 2,000 people passed away here. But being that this place isn't very big, 2,000 people is a lot. Like this isn't some massive hospital. So this remained in service as a hospital until the year 1986, after a new hospital just a few miles away opened up, putting this out of business. Basically, the people of the town knew that unethical things happened here, and that was probably the reason that it shut down. And it was only open as a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center for a few years and soon closed its doors for good. Now it's known as a place for wandering and restless spirits. It appears as though the spirits of thousands who have died here may be still lurking in the corridors, trying to escape the tormented life they want to leave. The spirits here can run from a violent nun to a little girl whose favorite book is The Pokey Little Puppy. So let's go through and investigate, and I'll tell you guys about each individual ghost as we get to the room that they reside in. Okay, let's go back and do this. Okay guys, so we just switched over to these mics that we're gonna use while we walk around. The sound might be a little bit muffled, but it's just so you can hear us better if we separate or go to different spots. Just check and see what's in here. I will, honest to God, scream if I see a rat or something. Like, I think I might be more scared of that.
Seems like the place a rat would hide.
It does, doesn't it?
Hope you don't need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, just come on and walk around with us. And check out this place.
It's empty too.
Holy shit.
What's in there?
Okay, guys, so this right back here is the church. And then you have the pediatric ward down here and the adult unit this way. So which one should we go to first?
Let's go to the adult unit. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a little closet.
So we're going down to the adult ward first.
Was this the like the nurse's station on over?
Yeah, this is the nurse's station.
What's in there?
Given in memory of Frank Jablonski by Peter Jablonski family.
Huh. It's not paper. Oh, it's just shredding the paint.
Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. What's good?
Oh, what is
Sodium.
Sounds like writing books. It's backwards. So they said the only reason they have these closed off is just so like the ceiling doesn't fall on our head.
Basically. Basically, these rooms are just off limits.
Yeah, no special spirits or anything.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, do you want to go lay down on a bed?
kinda.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, that looks like blood. I'm not gonna lay down on that one. I'll lay down on this one.
Where?
Does that not look like blood, or does that look like dirt?
Oh, that kind of looks like mold.
What is that? So what is? So you said that's not blood. What is it?
What? Where?
This red stuff on the wall. It's mold.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, it looks the same that was on the pillow almost.
No, that looks more red. Or it looks like leftover Baker Miller pink.
What?
Do you know the color that they used to put in like mental hospitals and stuff? And yeah, it was a color that they used to put in mental hospitals because they thought it helped people calm down, but it actually didn't.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, I don't like this area.
Yeah, me neither. So I know I say this in every single video, but if you see anything or hear anything that I don't hear or I don't see, please let me know in the
Briefcase.
comments below.
How much would you pay for this?
$20.
$20. It's a masterpiece. Dang. What was in there? What was going on in here? An operating room?
That's what I'm thinking. So is that where the operation went down?
Wait, okay. I kind of want to do this because the guy who was giving us the tour said that someone stick their arm out and they grabbed it. Should I stick my arm out?
I don't know.
Are you going to freak out if I scream?
Yes. Please don't.
Well, if I get grabbed, I'm going to scream.
No, just say thank you.
Yeah, what did he say? He said to be thankful or
he was
something.
like, be thankful that they're interacting with you.
Ah, I'm scared.
No.
Probably fake. Why is it going like harder instead of slowing down? It's going more.
If there's someone with us, can you make that go harder?
It's going harder. And what's really weird is that guy, what did he say like right before he left? He said something like physics or something.
Don't apply.
Yeah, he said
so
that was
whenever
very
we were
interesting.
here, the guy that was giving us the tour at the beginning said that physics don't apply here. So I wanted to go in with about a little bit of the doctor who stayed here. Okay, so a doctor who was here whenever this place was a rehab facility was named Dr. Leon Nowierski. And he was one of the main medical professionals at the facility and practiced medicine well into his 90s. He became known for his mistakes during operations. One mistake that he's known for is accidentally splitting the throat of a patient while operating on his thyroid. And it's unclear how something like that would be an accident. But here is a medical room where potentially he was even doing operations. I'm gonna turn on my EMF while we're here to see if that makes anything go off.
restroom going bad.
Feels like an opening. This feels not too bad.
Yeah, because we're out basically outside.
Yeah.
Feels good. The air's nice. Hot in here. Oh, no, this is, oh, that's some blood. That's gotta be blood, right? No, that's not blood. Is that tape? No, that's blood.
I feel like that looks too red.
It does look a little too red. Maybe it's just like paint. What does this say?
Okay,
I don't like that
too.
symbol.
Huh?
Or is that just an ant? That symbol right there. I don't like that symbol.
We're mic'd up again and going down and finishing up the adult side, and then we'll move our way to the pediatric side.
You getting something?
For a second there.
Wait, really?
Hello?
Hello?
If there's anyone in here with us, can you come up and touch this detector?
What's that?
It looks like old medical equipment. Okay. So first of all, that's pretty sick.
I know, I saw that.
So now we're going on our way to the pediatric wing. And apparently there is a ghost of a little girl by the name of Stacy who resides here. It's terrifying.
This was the place where the person stuck his hand out.
Yeah, so this, I guess, is supposed to be Stacy's room. Guys, look at how scary this doll is. Oh my god.
What was Stacy's favorite?
Okay guys, so since we're over here now in the pediatrics, I wanted to talk to you guys about the most active ghost in here, which is the ghost of Stacy. She's probably one of the less frightening ones, and Stacy is considered to be the most interactive. Her favorite book was The Pokey Little Puppy, and the nuns read it to her often. And it was actually given to her by Dr. Leon Norsk.
Dr. Leon Norsk.
She would read it in her old room here on the first floor, and other times she can be seen and heard playing in the basement hallway. Since she loves story time, she can be enticed by reading her favorite book. I keep thinking that I see shit over here. Oh, should we see if we can try to contact Stacy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if something is here with us, can you give me a yes? Can you give me a no? Okay, so in together for no, and then out for yes. Is that different than what it usually is?
I feel like it is.
Okay. Stacy, are you here with us? No.
No.
TJ, are you here with us?
Any of the nuns?
Are any of the nuns here with us?
So say the doctor?
Dr. Nowarski, are you here with us? No. I mean, I don't know.
No, that's not it.
Dr. Leon Nowarski, are you here with us?
Oh.
Oh, shit. So we heard that there were some medical mishaps that happened here with you. Is that true? Yeah. I don't know if you've been able to watch American Horror Story, but you kind of remind me of the doctor on there. No?
He said no.
He said no, that's not me. You're over on the pediatric center right now. Did you come to talk to Stacy? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do a couple other things to try to contact you. Stay here with us. Okay guys, so we ended up getting this ghost stop detector called Envoy. It basically works like a virtual Ouija board where if you tap it or the temperature goes up and down, or it also reads EVPs as well, it will select a letter. Okay, so Dr. Nowarski, if you're here with us and you would like to communicate, you can just come up here and tap this device. And if there's anything that you would like to say, this is your opportunity. It goes through the different letters, so just come up and give it a tap. Okay, so I'm also gonna give you access to the spirit box as well. If there's anything you wanna say, just come up and talk through this box. Hey doctor, are you with us today? If you would like to, just come up to this box.
Q?
Yeah, there's a Q. It doesn't sound like anything is being said through the spirit box right now, but I'm hearing so much. Like, you keep saying it's wind, but it sounds like literal moans. Okay, well, thank you for trying to communicate. We appreciate that. Okay, literally all we got over here was a Q. I don't know
what that's supposed to
mean. I don't know
mean.
what that means. What is this? This is the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen. Salt and pepper.
So apparently the guy who works here now actually had to call the police and walk in on some people doing a satanic ritual where they were feasting on dead animals. Like,
yeah, he said
they were like giving an offering of a dead animal and feasting on it. So that just makes this room that much more creepier, because like who knows if they parroted in here.
This is a pantry or something.
Yeah, there's wasps. Put the wheelchair back. Put it back.
I'm putting it back.
You look so scary back there. You look like a shadow figure. Okay, so this is a room where apparently babies passed away. I don't really know like a light way to put that.
What was it?
This is the room that babies passed away in.
Oh, yeah.
What's here? Like, I can't believe that 2,000 people died here. Like, within this video, we've basically taken you through every single corner. And this is where they lived, up here, right?
Yeah, this was
so it was only the bottom floor that patients actually stayed in, which is just insane to think about. Bear, what are you seeing back there?
Just the crib.
This is... Dude, this is gnarly. Okay. So apparently people will come in here to do seances. And I guess this is the seance room. Wow. There's something behind it. I mean, this whole entire place is burning up, but this place is by far like the hottest.
Yeah, it's ridiculous in here.
This is the part that was run by the nuns, but these weren't your average nuns. They weren't doing nun activities. 2 of the nuns here actually got pregnant by the priest who worked here. And I'll tell you guys what happened later whenever someone who worked here found out that that was going on. But apparently the Felician sisters still reside in this room. And people who have investigated and toured this hospital claim that the nuns are violent and visitors have been choked, scratched, or even rushed at by a nun. What I imagine whenever they say rushed at is, you know that scene in Get Out? Whenever the grandpa's like, literally, that's what I imagine. So if you guys like remember the nun from The Conjuring, that's what comes to my mind whenever I think of this room and what happens here. And there was a video on TikTok that I watched of someone going here to go do ghost hunting. And as they were in here, some people say this is even triggered by reading Bible verses. They heard a growl. And some people will say that they see red glowing eyes and things will appear. As they're in here. But the thing that makes the nuns the most violent, because they were such rule followers, they pretty much only held those standards up to other people, is tattoos.
Yeah, victim number 1.
So the original woman who was doing tours here, I like feel like something like vibrating right here and like right here. So the woman who originally did tours here can no longer do tours here. She's covered head to toe in tattoos, and apparently they got so progressively violent with her over time that she had to stop. And this is her passion. So her husband took over. And on her very last day, what finally did it is she came back with, what did he say, like black eyes?
Yeah, she came back with black eyes, like
something like
yeah.
attacked her.
He said it looked like she got beat up by like Mike Tyson.
Yes, that's right. So they're violent, and I have tattoos. And this room by far makes me the most nauseous. I'm too scared to go down to the basement yet. I need to still build up the courage to do that. I wish I had like a shot or something before this. But I guess we're gonna just go ahead and dive right into this and see if we can contact something in here, because we couldn't contact out in the hallway. I felt like we had Dr. Leon for a little bit, and then he was just like bored of us. Okay guys, so we are now in the middle of the church.
Right in the middle.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna turn on the Spirit Box app on my phone and see if we can connect to anything through this. I-J. C. Are you wanting to talk to Jeremy Collins? Okay, so if you want to talk to us, just come up and talk to us through this phone. I-J-C-Y. Okay, so is there anything here with us today? Help me?
Yeah, that's what I heard. It sounded like a little...
Stacy, are you here with us? Help me, please. What?
Come, did she say come towards the light? Help.
Please.
She said help me come to the light?
Are you trapped here? I know this place has a lot of dark memories. Do you feel like you can't escape?
It's just funny because right whenever she said help me come towards the light, literally the light went away.
Yeah.
Like literally the clouds came over. Right whenever she said that. See.
No, and it almost sounded like something else was like talking over it. So Stacey, we heard that your favorite book is The Pokey Little Puppy. Is that something that could help?
I didn't hear that one.
Let me go back to the other app. Is there anything that we can do to help?
Not.
Are any of the Felician sisters in here with us today? Felician sisters. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Why have you guys decided to stay here? I heard that two of you had a baby and murdered someone. Is that true?
Say mistakes? Yeah, I heard mistakes.
Did you think that getting pregnant was a mistake? Crazy something? Which sister are we talking to? sister are we talking to? Did you say my name?
I thought I heard Liz.
Yeah, so I'm Liz, and this is Jeremy.
Yeah.
Hi. So we're here basically to learn more about the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. We know that this place has such a dark history and that a lot of souls are still trapped here.
Did you say you got it? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Was the hospital here severely unethical? Did the hospital make mistakes on purpose? Did Dr. Leon Nowinski kill patients on purpose?
I heard Dee.
How many spirits are in here with us right now? Okay, I'm gonna ask you how many spirits. These are called spirit rods. These are called dowsing rods. Give me a yes. It's opposite here. Give me a no. Okay. Are there 2 spirits with us? Are there 3 spirits with us? 4, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Are there over 50 spirits with us?
Yes.
It's just, that's what it sounds like through the device right now. It's just like everything's
almost
like
a bunch
over
of people are trying to talk
at the same time.
Over 100.
Over 100 people. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We heard that the number is 2,000. Is there more than 2,000? There's more than 2,000 deaths.
There's a big yes. Is anyone in the basement? Say sure. Is it okay to go down to the basement?
Please come. Go.
Should we go to the basement right now?
I'm literally hearing go and do not go.
Yeah, it's
It
like,
sounds like there's multiple spirits like, yes. Is the basement safe for us to go in? No. No. Yeah.
it's literally.
It's like a juxtaposition. Like everything is saying something different. Okay, so this has emotions on there. Can you please let us know what you're feeling? You can come up and tap it or come near the device. How are you feeling?
I was awful through that
Yeah.
thing.
So sisters, I have a little tattoo.
Does that make you guys upset?
What do you...
Are you gonna push Liz?
How do you feel about my tattoo?
What? Wait, what
Cold? Like, I don't know. So is there a more negative entity here? Okay, can we talk to one of you at a time, please?
Her is like, no. I heard like a confused, like probably not.
Okay, so because the nuns in here act so violently, we're gonna read some scriptures to see if that stirs up anything. And apparently there is something in here that has glowing eyes that reacts negatively whenever scriptures are read, and we don't know if that is also the nun or if that is a separate entity entirely. We're just not really sure. So Jeremy's going to read a little bit of scripture.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. This one's just so dirty. I'll probably lay in it.
Oh my gosh. It's a little casket.
I feel like there were like literal dead bodies in here.
Probably.
There's actually a Bible in here.
Yeah, preach, babe. You got a whole audience of spirits.
Y'all ready for church? Say amen if you're ready for church. Was that amen?
That kind of sounded like an
Hallelujah.
amen. Okay.
We're going to read from the book of Proverbs. Is that okay with everybody?
Sure.
We're going to talk about adultery today. So nuns,
So nuns, listen up.
priests specifically, listen up. Right here, Proverbs 5, verse 23. Their instructions are a shining light. Their correction can teach you how to live. It can keep you away from bad women, from the seductive words of other men's wives. Do not be tempted by their beauty. Do not be trapped by their flirting eyes. A man can hire a prostitute for the price of a loaf of bread, but adultery will cost him all he has.
Wait for them to respond.
Can I hear an amen?
Did they just say boo?
Priest, I'm trying to help you out. Last verse for the church service, so everybody get on your feet. I wish we had someone to play the piano, because that's usually how they end service. For a verse, we're going to talk about the immoral woman. So a lot of you. Proverbs 7, verse 6. Once I was looking out the window of my house, and I saw many inexperienced young men, but noticed one foolish fellow in particular. He was walking along the street near the corner where certain women lived. He was passing near her house in the evening after it was dark. And then she met him. She was dressed like a prostitute and was making plans. She was bold and a shameless woman. Some of you nuns out there, bold and shameless. Come on now. Who always walked the streets or stood waiting down a corner. Some of you nuns were just sitting by the...
What is that?
I shouldn't have been preaching. I don't think they went.
Okay, so we are leaving and it just told us to watch out for something and then wouldn't tell us what. And now we're like just looking behind us because we keep hearing stuff. So we're gonna go towards the front and wait for the guide to come back. I have no idea what that is. All right guys, so we are on our way down to the basement right now. And I had to go take a little bit of a baby break for a second and like recollect myself, charge my phone. But the basement is the spot where 3 confirmed murders have occurred and there is still blood splatter on the wall. A little bit ago I said that I would explain what happened with the nuns, but apparently 2 of the nuns and the priest plotted a murder to a whistleblower who was here at the church, who found out about the pregnancies and found out what the priest was doing with the nuns behind closed doors. And the 2 nuns and the priest cut up his body and burned it in the broiler room. And the other thing that happened down there was between 2 co-workers who worked here, and apparently they were husband and wife, and I guess the wife was cheating. It's theorized that it was maybe a patient, and I guess she was cheating or they were making out down in the broiler room in the basement, and all of a sudden the husband walked in on them and he killed the wife. I guess there's like 2 different stories.
Yeah, because the story the tour guide told us is he killed the wife and then he killed...
himself.
Yeah, he killed
himself. He killed the wife, killed the man, and then killed himself. Yeah, all 3 of them were dead. And then the other story is that he killed the wife and then the man she was cheating with killed him. Yeah. But either way, there's still confirmed blood down in the basement.
Isn't there a smell we're not supposed to? Didn't he say, like, what were the 2 smells that we weren't supposed to?
Yeah, do you want to explain that to them?
It was jasmine, and what was the other one?
Sulfur.
Sulfur. So he said if we smelled those, that we needed to immediately go back upstairs.
And why is it immediately smell like sulfur?
I don't really. Oh yeah, it does.
Should we go down anyways?
Yeah. Apparently it's supposed to be demonic, but that's what everybody says.
This is the power room here. Okay. This was the boiler. This is where that murder side was.
Right down here.
That's the blood splatter that was here. Okay. That's been there since 1983. Married couple that worked here. The woman was around on her husband. She was making out with some dude right there. Okay. The husband was at the door. He saw it. He got pissed off. Went up to the kitchen. Got the biggest knife he could find. Stabbed his wife. Stabbed the lover and then stabbed himself. That's Mr. Williams. Oh man.
This is where they
threw his body parts. Okay. Perform satanic rituals.
Right here.
In here, some,
This is
you know, blood sacrifices and animals. So when that happens, I have to do reverse ritual. Lord's Prayer, sage, and a Tiberian bell. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah.
It makes a screeching noise that spirits don't like. I've had to do that 3 or 4 times in here.
That's where they were throwing babies and medical records.
In there, okay?
Oh my gosh.
That's
creepy. What is that? There's like almost like a face on it. Oh, don't leave me.
Yorktown Police Department, okay? When they shut down, they shut that place down. They gave us a jail cell, and they gave Yorktown Museum a jail cell. This was the dining room area. This leads into the bedroom, okay? 2 of the nuns that he impregnated was done in here.
Okay, so we are now officially down in the basement.
It's creepy down here.
You almost like blurred out for a second there too. That was very weird. Okay. So if anything is here with us, you're welcome to come up and talk to us through this device on my phone. What's a yes? What's a no? Okay, now it's opposite again. Is there anything here with us today?
Say it.
Is there anything? Yes. Yes. Yes, no. Yes. So we're down in the basement right now where we know that 3 murders took place. Can we speak with one of the nuns? Yeah. Who's here with us? We know that a love affair took place down here. Where people were murdered.
They're not really saying it.
No. Is anyone here with us right now? No.
No, it's quiet for some reason.
Can someone come through? Hi. Is this one of the men caught cheating? Why would you do that? Did someone you?
I'm having trouble understanding this one.
Help.
Help? Yeah, I heard that.
He sounds like a man's voice too. This is the whistleblower. Yes. So we heard your body was cut up. Was it dismembered by the nuns? Yes. Were you just trying to help the hospital? Yeah, that's so not fair to you. Are you stuck here? No.
No? Oh, why doesn't he want to leave?
Why do you stay here?
Why do you stay here? Do you like being here?
Do it.
Do what?
Do what?
Go in that room over there.
You don't believe? You don't believe something bad happened here? Or you do believe? Does it not sound like someone is pushing you or anything?
Sounds weird over there. I actually heard that one.
Yes, that was what I was hearing upstairs. Exactly that. Whisper. Do you want us to whisper to you? Will you answer us if we whisper? Yes. Whisper. Okay. Why do you want us to whisper to you? What happened? Coming? Are you on your way over here?
People.
Huh?
Did he say yes?
You should. You should leave the basement.
Is it dangerous down here? Do it.
Is it dangerous down here? Did a lot of bad things happen? I already know bad things happen. I don't know why I asked that. Is there any way that we can help you? No.
He's coming. Ah, hell. We going. Say less. That's all I need to hear.
I'm gonna go talk to them. There we go. Hey guys, so this is probably the biggest jump scare out of the whole episode, but I didn't really film an ending. Both of us left kind of freaked out. And I asked Jeremy what his final thoughts were, and he said that it really changed for him after everything went dark. And he felt like the entire feeling and the vibe within the abandoned hospital changed then. For me personally, I was scared from the beginning. And I'm not usually scared in ghost hunting situations, which is a little bit abnormal for me to have experienced. But I really want to go back. I want to experience more of it. I want to have more time there because we were really just on like a few hour time slot. And if you guys are interested, maybe even like going back with a group of people and making like a whole thing with it, which I think would be really cool. And maybe we spend the entire night there. Maybe. I don't know if I'll last, but possibly. So thank you guys so much for watching this and for supporting this account. I really, really want to know where you guys want to see us go to next. Let me know in the comments below. And again, let me know if there's anything that you see in there that we haven't picked up. Because I feel like even just within the times that we were connecting with ghosts, like I didn't understand every single thing that was coming through and every single word that was coming through. And there were some things that seemed more clear whenever I was in the moment and in the building, and some things that seemed more clear whenever I was editing. So it was just it was a very weird experience. This is definitely different than any other ghost hunting experience that I have ever had before. So I'm just so excited to see what you guys think. I love you guys, and I will be back very soon, probably next week, with another video. Mwah!